So children, the next topic in this chapter is the feet and claws. Feet and claws. So what are feet and claws and how these feet and claws are helpful to birds? So what are feet and claws? So every bird will have two legs and different birds will have different structure in their feet and claws. So all the birds will not have the similar claws and feet. So depending upon their body, depending upon their size, depending upon their shape, so the birds will have different types of feet and claws. So if you take the prey birds, so children, if you take the prey birds, they have the strong claws. So they have the strong claws and they have sharp nails. They have strong claws and sharp nails because they are flesh-eating birds. They will eat the flesh of other small animals and small insects. That's why they will use their claws to catch their food or to catch their prey. So that's why they have sharp nails and strong claws. Whereas if you take aquatic birds, they have webbed feet. So in this way, these feet and claws are helpful to the birds to catch the food. So to catch the food and also to eat the food. To catch the food and also. So these feet and claws are helpful to the birds to catch the food and also to pick the food. So to pick the food. So and also these feet and claws are helpful to birds to sit on the branches. The next one is to sit on the branches. So children, so these are the functions of the feet and claws in the birds. So different birds will have different shapes of feet and claws. So whereas prey birds will have strong claws and sharp nails, whereas aquatic birds will have webbed feet which helps them to swim in the water, and whereas some birds will have the feet which helpful them to sit on the branch, and these feet and claws will also helpful to the birds to defend from their enemies. So these are very helpful to defend, that means to protect from their enemies. So to defend from their enemies. So children, so these are the functions and the uses of feet and claws in the birds. So children, so these are the different topics we have discussed in the chapter. So what are the main points in this chapter? So let us recall once what are the different, what are the main points and key concepts in this chapter. So let us recall once again first. So that means the birds will have different types of feathers. That is, every bird will have two wings and the body of every bird will covered with wings. There are two types of feathers. So each wings are connected to the body muscles and each wing will be covered with feathers, and there are two types of feathers, that is down feathers and flight feathers. And also the birds are classified into three types based on their flight, that is flightless birds. So that is flightless birds, and also the birds which can fly over long distances and the birds which can fly over short distances, and also prey birds which will eat the flesh of other small animals, and also we have discussed about aquatic birds. That means the birds which will live in water are called aquatic birds. And also we have discussed different types of beaks of birds. So different types, so there are mainly 7 types of beaks. So by using these beaks, the different birds will collect their food and they will eat their food. And also we have finally discussed the uses and functions of feet and claws. So these feet and claws helpful to birds to pick the food and to catch the food, and also helpful to them to protect from their enemies, and also helpful to the birds to sit on the branches. So children, so these are the different topics in the birds, and this is about the birds, the structure of the birds and their body structure and the reasons, the special features, how they are able to fly in the sky. So now this is the end of the chapter, and next chapter will be continued in the next episode. So children, so in this chapter, that is birds around us, we have discussed different types of birds. That is some birds, flightless birds, and also some birds which have fly for longer distances, and some birds which will fly for very short distances, and also different body parts of your bird. So now we are going to practice some activities in the exercise part. That is in activity part. So there are some sections. So we will practice, that is we will write answers for some questions, and we will practice some true or false sentences, and we will practice fill in the blanks and matching, and also some fun activities in this exercise part. So let us see the first section in the activity part. It is answer these questions. So in this section, so they have given some questions. We have to write the answers for those questions. And read the first question. How do birds fly? The first question is, how do birds fly? And answer for the first question is, so children, read the answer for the first question. So when birds fly, they flap their wings up and down and gradually go up into the air. So children, how do the birds fly? When birds fly, they flap their wings up and down and gradually go up into the air. So generally all the birds will fly with the help of their wings, and they will move their wings up and down. So by moving their wings up and down, they are able to fly in the sky, or they are able to fly in the air. So generally there are two types of movements of the wings of the birds. So generally, so they are already we have discussed in the chapter, that is upstroke and downstroke. Upstroke means if the wings moves upward and backward, that is called upstroke. And if the moves move downward and forward, that is called downstroke. So in this way, this upstroke and downstroke, by using with the help of these two movements, the birds will be able to fly in the air with the help of their wings. So children, so read the second question. What is the second question here? What kinds of feathers does a bird have? What kind of feathers does a bird have? So children, read the answer. A bird has two kinds of feathers. A bird has two kinds of feathers. What are they? The first one is the feathers that keep the bird warm are called warm feathers. And next, what is the second type of feathers? The feathers that help the bird to fly are called flight feathers. So children, so how many types of feathers are there? There are two types of feathers. The first one is warm feathers. These feathers are also called down feathers. And the second type is flight feathers. So children, so the warm feathers or the down feathers will keep the body of the body warm. And whereas this flight feathers helps the body to fly in the sky. And these flight feathers are very long and cover the wings of the bird and the tailbone of the birds. So and these feathers also helps in changing the direction of the bird while it is flying in the sky or air. So these are the two types of feathers that every bird will have. So children, so read the third question. What are prey birds? What are prey birds? See the answer, children. The birds that feed on other small birds and animals are called prey birds. So children, generally some birds will eat fruits and seeds and grains, whereas some birds will eat the flesh of other birds and flesh of small insects and small animals. So those birds which eat the flesh of other small animals and small insects are called prey birds. And the examples for the prey birds already we have discussed in the chapter. What are the examples for these prey birds? For example, eagle, vulture, hawk, etc. So these are the examples for the prey birds. So prey birds means the birds that feed on other small birds and animals are called prey birds. So children, read the fourth question. What are aquatic birds? So children, already we have discussed in the chapter that the birds are classified based on their flight, and also birds are classified on their habitat. So that is prey birds, aquatic birds. So in this way, what are aquatic birds? So children, read the answer. Birds living in water are called aquatic birds. Children, the word aqua means water. So aquatic means the related to water. The birds related to water are called aquatic birds. That means the birds living in water are called aquatic birds. So already we have discussed in the chapter about aquatic birds. So generally two types of birds, the birds, some aquatic birds will swim in water and some birds will just wade in water. For example, if you take a duck and a swan, they will also swim in the water. And whereas if you take crane, flamingo, ertigo, like these birds, they will wade in the water. So these are the two types of aquatic birds. Already we have discussed in the chapter. So children, read the fifth question. Why are the beaks of the birds different? Why are the beaks of the birds different? So children, read the answer for this question. Different birds have different eating habits. They have no teeth. So different birds have different kinds of beaks. So children, you are observing so many types of birds around us. So and all the birds does not have same types of beaks because they have different types of beaks, because they have different food habits. So already we have discussed that about the prey birds. So these birds especially eat the flesh of other small animals and insects. And some birds will eat the fruits, vegetables. And some birds will especially eat the hard fruits and hard nuts. And some birds will eat the worms and insects present in the beak of the tree. So that's why, different birds will eat different types of foods, and different birds will have different food habits. So based upon their food habits, they have different types of beaks. Some birds have strong and sharp and hooked beaks, and some birds have very sharp and hard beaks, and some birds have only hooked beaks, and some birds will have a slang, that is a flat and narrow beaks. So in this way, different birds have different types of beaks. So because they have different food habits. So children, read the sixth question. How do the claws help a bird? How do the claws help a bird? Children, read the answer. The claws help a bird to catch food and to protect itself. And birds also use them to sit on branches. So children, what are claws? The claws means legs. So these claws, some birds will have the claws are very strong and very sharp. For example, if you take prey birds, they have a strong claws and they have a sharp nails to their claws. So how do they use their claws? So they use their claws to catch the food and to protect itself from their enemies. And whereas some birds will use their claws to tear the flesh of the other example, prey birds, they will use their claws to hold the prey and to eat the flesh of other animals. And also, they use their claws to sit on the branches. So these claws are very helpful to the birds to sit on the branches. So this is the answer for the 6th question. So children, so note down these questions and answers in your notebook.